Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Olivia, Olivia's Romantic Home, and in today's video I am so excited to share with you guys some DIY, Dollar Tree, and budget-friendly decor crafts. So this is another episode in my I Love Christmas series. I am going to be starting to share with you guys some more winter crafts as we move closer to Christmas, and I know you guys are decorating now and we're probably finishing up some of your crafts. So listen, also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's totally free. Follow me over my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook page, and I hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed, joyful day. Without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns, get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting. I want to share with you guys how you can make a super adorable candle ring using items from the Dollar Tree. So from the Dollar Tree, I grabbed a pack of their ornaments. I chose these white and pink glittering ones. They came about 10 to a pack, and then I'm just going to take the little tops out of them and hot glue them together to where the top of the ornament is facing down, and I did pull the little ornament toppers out. And I'm just going to hot glue them to each one. Now, I would suggest that as you're hot gluing them together, you kind of hold on to them. You could also hot glue them the other direction and put some little mini trees in them. I've seen that done as well. I didn't have any of the mini trees on hand, so I'm just going to roll with this, and then we're going to create a pretty little pedestal and add some really sweet little glittering snow. So when I go to Bath & Body Works, I always see the most beautiful holiday little candle stands or rings to go around the candles, and I'm pretty shocked, honestly, to see how much they cost. So I just thought this would be a fun idea, especially if you guys are like me and you maybe have a couple of ornaments floating around, especially these little mini ones, and you guys can really get super creative with this. Just keep in mind that whatever you use, the candle is probably going to have a little bit of heat to it, and you don't want to put it up very high. The next thing we're going to do is make a cute little candle stand. So I'm taking this candlestick. I actually grabbed this, I believe, from the thrift store or maybe Hobby Lobby, and then I'm going to hot glue the top and add a little plastic plate. You could also use a glass plate, and then I'm going to take some of this glittering snow from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to add the entire packet and then just gently kind of smooth it around. That's going to give somewhere for my candle base to rest. I actually was going to use some evergreen, but I decided that this would be perfect, and then I'm just going to gently place it on top of my snow. So I thought this was a really sweet little idea. This would be a really nice idea for a holiday centerpiece or an entryway table, which is actually where I ended up putting mine. I'm sharing it with you guys next to my Christmas tree just to make it kind of sweet, but I thought this was a fun idea on a total budget. Comment and let me know what you guys think, and always remember, you guys can change up the colors of your ornaments and the idea to suit your decor style. So for this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to show you guys how you can make some beautiful winter candles on a total budget. So from the Dollar Tree, I have this winter scarf. It's an infinity scarf, so I just went and cut apart. And then I'm going to take these flickering flameless candles from Amazon. You guys can also grab these at Walmart, just wherever suits your fancy. And I'm going to cut it to size. You want to cut it actually a little bit bigger. And I will tell you that the little faux furry stuff is going to be, it's going to kind of get everywhere. So just a little heads up on that. But I'm just going to hot glue it from end to end. I didn't hot glue it to the candle because I want to be able to slide it off when winter season is over. So I'm going to start moving more into some winter crafts on my channel now that we're getting closer to Christmas, and just give you guys some fun ideas for crafts that you can do that kind of transition into the new year if you decide to decorate in a winter wonderland style. I'm also doing kind of more of a glam style in my home this year, so these are going to be perfect. Now I want to create a pretty little pedestal to put these on, so I'm taking this Dollar Tree candlestick and then just a white clear plate. We had these left over from our Thanksgiving holiday, so I thought we could repurpose and reuse them. I'm just going to hot glue this to the top part of the candlestick and then gently add my plate on top of that. You guys could also use a real glass plate if you wanted. The next thing I wanted to do was give it kind of like a winter wonderland effect. So I'm going to take this fluffy snow, and this is also from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to use a whole packet of it and then just gently smooth it around, and then add in my pretty little battery operated candles. And I do love the battery operated candles because they are very safe, especially for pets and kids. And yeah, so super fun. They also come on a timer, so you guys can time them to where they come on and off at certain times where they're nice and glowy. I also added in some little snowballs to the front of this. I thought it just looks so pretty next to my Christmas tree. And this was such a fun, glam, easy look. And it really feels wintry and wonderlandy. I'm not for sure that's a word. But I just thought I would share this idea with you guys. You guys could even add a sweet little bow or whatnot. A fun and fabulous on a budget. So basically it's like a candle sleeve. And just think, if you guys don't have, the white fur, you could always just use fabric and create a beautiful, sleeve for your candle with some ribbon or fabric. So that's another little idea on how you guys can take a simple household item and jazz it up on a budget. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you guys how you can make a pretty little glowing lantern using 4 to 5 of the Dollar Tree picture frames. Okay, so for Dollar Tree, I'm going to take these little pretty glam picture frames, and I removed the little backing, and then I'm gently taking and removing the tabs. When you remove the tabs, you want to pull inward because it's very easy to pull apart the frame. And I suggest grabbing 1 or 2 extra frames because I always end up breaking one of the frames when I'm doing this project, which I did. So you can leave the glass in or out. If I leave my glass in, I usually like to put a little hot glue on the corners to make sure that the glass stays in the photo frame. And then I'm just going to take and hot glue the picture frames. Now, when you're hot gluing the picture frames, make sure the first 2 strips of hot glue that you do are on the same side. Does that make sense? So you don't want to glue it on the inside or on the outside. Okay, you want to glue it on the outside, but you want to make sure that you glue both sides on the outside. I hope that's making sense. Anyway, just kind of watch, I guess, the video so you can understand what I'm talking about. So I glued these 2 together, and then I'm going to add 1 more, and you could also glue them the opposite way too if you wanted. So anyway, we're just going to make a pretty little candle lantern. I've done these and added florals to the top of them. There's so many fun ideas for this, but I think it makes it look really pretty, and for a couple of dollars, you have a little lantern. Lanterns can be kind of pricey at the store, so if you have some extra photo frames laying around, this is such a fun idea. Now, you don't have to add anything to the top of it, but I did go ahead and add 1 more little frame to the top. I wish I would have had an exact square photo frame to add to the top, but I only had an extra one of these, so I ended up just using that, and I think it still came out really pretty. You are going to have some little gluey spots, so just kind of gently grab those off of there, and then I'm just going to add some hot glue to the top and then put the little photo frame on top of that. And here is how it turned out. Now, I've made some pretty little glam candles. I think it looks so pretty. I even think it would be pretty with some pretty roses on top. And then I just added it to a charger. I got this from Hobby Lobby. It was on clearance. And then my pretty little candle that I jazzed up. But I thought this was a fun idea for how to get glamorous and add a little lantern on a total budget. Remember, you guys can always use any size of frame and make these really large or small, whatever suits your fancy. Have fun with it, go for it, and get creative. And then here's my little puppy dog, Benji Bear. Oh my goodness, he is so funny. I cannot resist adding him into the middle of this video. Usually I add him in at the end, but he was being so cute. And I do realize I have this a little bit slowed down, so that's why this is looking kind of funny, but he is kind of rowdy and so adorable. He's got his little reindeer. I think I got this reindeer from Target. It's one of the Bark Box reindeers though, which I have to get for him because him and his best friend baby Theo really love to chew toys up. So say hi to Benji Bear. He loves all of his little puppy dog and kitty cat fans out there. For this next Dollar Tree DIY, I want to share with you guys how you can make a super beautiful little Dollar Tree cross. So I grabbed some of these crosses from the Crafters Square and I thought I would paint them. So I painted one pink, and then I'm going to take this little Dollar Tree sticky tile. It's like a wall adhesive tile, and I'm going to trace around this cross and add this to the front of this. You just gently trace around the item or cross that you want to, and then you can cut it out. And I ended up not using the adhesive for this. I ended up just hot gluing this, but I thought this was a fun little idea. I love spreading the word of God and doing prayer cards with you guys in the morning. I have a lot of you all ask me about my prayer cards that I do on Instagram, and they are from Dollar Tree. I always find them in the checkout stand, so I thought that I would share that with you guys. And I noticed too, my daughter put a prayer card on my computer this morning, so I'm going to go ahead and read that one to you. And it says, life is not measured by the number of breaths we take, but by the moments that take our breath away. And then the scripture on the other side says, trust in the Lord with all your heart, Proverbs 3:5. So I know that this season and generally in the last couple of years, I've really learned to trust God. And sometimes I'm not even completely good at trusting God. Sometimes I take things back into my own hands, but I think that as I grow more mature, I've learned to trust God more and more, because God's love is never fails, and He's always there for us. So I just hope that gives you a little bit of a lift up. Now for this little cross, I did add some Mod Podge to the front, and then I'm just going to add some pretty little glitter. And you guys can make these into ornaments. You could make them into a little gift. I set them around the front of my Christmas tree, and then I'm probably going to make them into gifts for some of my loved ones. So for this Dollar Tree DIY, I'm going to show you guys how to make a super easy little snowy village. I'm taking this old Dollar Tree sign and I flipped it over, and then I'm going to take the remnants of that Dollar Tree scarf that we used to make the snowy candles with, and I'm just going to hot glue them to the back of this sign. We're basically just going to make like a little stand for our snowy home to sit on. I've made one of these before using one of the longer Dollar Tree signs and added several houses, but for some reason I can only find one of my houses. So anyway, we're just going to make like a little snowy scene, and this is going to be more of like a Dollar Tree winter craft. Here's that cute little Target house, and then I added in some faux snow to the side because I didn't quite have enough of my scrap fabric left over. So, just get creative with it. This year, I've really tried to use everything that I have in my craft stash, and then I'm adding some little snowballs onto this. You guys will probably notice that I didn't do a Dollar Tree Christmas haul this year because I already had enough Christmas supplies on hand, and I didn't really feel like I needed to go buy a bunch of more things. I know they put out a lot of really beautiful things, but honestly, I'm just trying to keep it a little bit more scaled back as far as my spending is concerned, and just trying to be more intentional in using some of the items that I do have on hand. Now, that doesn't mean that I didn't go out and shop and pick up some new goodies for my Christmas tree, but I did end up just using a lot of the things that I already have. So I hope you guys are loving it and are inspired to be creative on a budget. Thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafty decor adventure. It is a true blessing and honor to have you all here. If you all are new, welcome. I'm Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home, and I love to share with you guys how you can make your home's boutique a gorgeous on a budget. I truly believe that y'all don't have to break the bank to have a fabulous, amazing home. And for everybody that comes back and loves on me, I am going to give your hearts a big, giant, tight hug. I love y'all so much. Thank you for joining me on this crafting and decorating journey. I am a one-woman show. It's me, you, and my little iPhone here, and I just love to share with you guys how you can make your home's boutique gorgeous on a budget. And hopefully you all can take this into your home. Maybe you even can start a little business, or just spend time with your kids and grandkids, or maybe it's great for your mental health to craft. I feel like crafting and decorating is so good for your heart and soul. I know it has saved me in so many times of stress, anxiety, depression, life changes, and all of that kind of fun stuff. And trust me, I have them just as much as you guys do. And I know everybody's been through something in the last couple of years. So if you have been through something in the last couple of years and you need prayer, or you would like to pray for somebody, let's make this a comment section of this video amazing. Let's bless somebody. So drop a scripture down below, drop some kind words of encouragement and wisdom in this comment section, and pray for one another and uplift one another, because listen, we have enough going on out there that's tough. Let's make this a safe place where we can just love on one another and craft and have a joy for our homes, because I feel like having a joyful home gives you a space to come home to and recharge and unwind and just feel safe. So I love y'all. Thank you so much for being here. It is truly a blessing and honor. I do not ever, it doesn't go unnoticed that I get to do what I love and share that with you guys. So share the joy, be kind, smile, leave a kind comment for somebody on their Facebook post, whether it be, somebody posts a picture of their grandkid or kiddo. That can really lift up somebody's day. And let me tell you a little secret. If you see something online that you don't like, hide it, move past it, don't comment. You don't want to put negativity out there, because we've got enough negativity in the world as it is. So let's be positive. Okay, I love y'all. I'm wishing you a gorgeous, fabulous, blessed day. We're going to have more fun crafting and decorating adventures. And I think I'm going to transform my studio for Valentine's Day with tons of roses. So we're going to have a really fun time with that. But I love y'all. I'm wishing you a gorgeous, blessed day. And until our next video, remember, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another. Talk to you guys very soon. Bye-bye.